sports. It's in the game.
Alright, let's try it with this mic. Okay, we're just gonna use this mic then. Pop out the chat. Right. Just playing some random matches to start with. Been wanting to stream since my last one. Hard to plan these things, but found myself with some time here. A little home and away. Just gonna play some random ones. Spain. Sliders in use are the ones, the OS sliders, with just some slight modifications of the sprint and acceleration. Let's make sure. Yeah, so 25 sprint, 51 acceleration, 2. Pass speed's back at 50. And just kind of went back to the OS ones. They're pretty good, so let's see. Should be good. We'll play world class. Post this real quick.
Hello everyone, Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith with me as usual. Big welcome to you to today's game. Real Sociedad play today against Getafe. Could be his game today, the way he's been playing recently.
Well, left foot, right foot, he just caresses the ball, and he's got an eye for a pass too.
See how this sounds, make sure the audio is...
Real Sociedad's lineup. Diego Llorente plays with Hector Moreno in central defence. Mikel Merino plays with Ilya Ramendi in midfield. And at the point of attack, just one lone striker.
Alright. Got a couple of guys watching. Welcome to the stream. Probably pick up as we keep playing here. Like I said, a rare chance to stream. But one I'm pretty excited about regardless, just to kind of get out there and play a little bit here. Do need to update the sliders real quick on bot. Let's do that real quick. It's getting closer here. Ah, 2 seconds here. For those of you on Twitch, just updating the exclamation point sliders value. If you want to find out what's being used currently. Fast speed. For those of you on Twitch, if you put in exclamation point sliders, you'll be able to pull up what's currently being streamed.
A lot of talk about this match. Great build-up. Let's hope we get a great game.
Like I said, I'm just using a variation of the OS sliders, but experiencing that. Oh, yep. Experiencing that
now Diego
50 pass speed, because I feel like it's been a lot better lately, so I'm just keeping.
Hernandez. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Januzaj.
That was not to the right guy.
It's a good cross. Danger was looming large. But they've got themselves back on the ball.
I haven't played on the PC in a minute. Goodness. That's crazy. Wow. You can see how bad the driven ball looks sometimes, especially on the PC. Just because of like it's 60 frames pure and kind of speeds up the animation compared to the PS4. Probably because my PS4 is always, my capture card is pretty low in frames. Doesn't look too bad. Hey Rapids.
He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now.
Some space here.
This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening.
Might be able to play him in.
Here's Teo Hernandez. Now you can cross
That
it.
didn't work.
And that's into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Not the hardest thing he'll have to do today by any means. Now Januzaj.
Januzaj, I think, is left foot, but we'll try his right.
Shot
Yep.
now. Was a chance maybe to hit the target. He certainly went for strength.
Nothing wrong with the connection either.
Men in the middle frustrated because that cross has gone straight behind.
Decent ball. Yeah, so just pretty much winding down. I've actually been thinking about
And in he goes with the tackle.
what career mode, if I'm going to finish off with the FIFA 19 career mode or not. I haven't really been thinking about it. I've been enjoying.
He's in here.
Oh, that's a terrible strike. That's another terrible strike.
It's a good place to win the ball here.
Oh, I was running in.
Well,
And
that'll
just,
be a corner
you know,
coming
just
up
kind
now.
of getting prepared for the 20s. But still a long ways
And in
away.
he goes. In the crowd of players, the keeper goes for a
So it's
punch.
kind of tough to
Here's
get
the
into it.
shot.
Oh, what a strike that
Well,
is.
make more of that. But it's only a goal kick.
That's Januzaj's to his hand. But it's something like I think I mentioned on Twitter that I'm gonna do is I'm really just gonna get a career mode started
Really
for
getting
the
at
20s and
opposition
then
this
not
far up the
even,
pitch
you
now.
know, not let sliders or the lack of being completed sliders just because it takes us a while to hinder that basically. I'm not gonna stop, you know, playing the career mode or anything like that until the sliders are perfect. I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep going. That's what I did with Fleetwood Town and lasted for a decent amount of time with that, and I missed that honestly. So next
Now Marino,
iteration of FIFA is going to be a little bit different from
Illarramendi,
that sense.
Hernandez.
So I'm definitely
Well, whether they're being
looking
forced
forward to
back
that, and then
or
I guess
whether
these
they're
random
just
matches,
doing
and
this
if
as
I
a
decide to do
tactic,
career mode, just kind of
hard to
warm
understand
up
at
for
the
that.
moment because they're just saying, well, you throw your
Which is why I've
punches
been doing
at
that
us
FC
and we'll ride
Basel
them.
one, Florian shot, but just haven't gotten around to it in a while. Oh, cool, Rapids.
They
Okay, cool,
spread it
man.
out
I'm glad
wide
you
here.
mentioned
Chance
that.
to get some width
Yeah, it's
to this
something I've been
attack.
thinking about. Like,
That's his
I
game,
was
isn't
looking
it?
through as,
Intercepting.
you know, some of my older stuff, and I was like, wow, I was pretty committed to career mode and really getting into that, you know, and I was still working on sliders, of course, and working on, at the time, I think it was a lot of PC config files, and so
Here's Diego
just trying to
Llorente.
get the game better, and so,
Moreno.
and I was doing that all at the same time while enjoying career mode and playing through the seasons. You know, some of the absences were due to waiting on the
Now
slider, so
Marino.
kind of a rough habit to break, but I'm definitely going to
Plenty
switch
of
that
width
up if I can.
for
That is a
the
terrible
team to
cross.
attack into.
Post this on Evo. I should post this on Evo.
We've given it straight to the opposition.
Do that here in a second. Oh, bad turn there. This is playing pretty good. I like ROS sliders.
Well,
They're
this attack has got a bit of
definitely
menace to it.
geared for kind of a more compact look, even though, oh, I thought he was going to play him in. Nice.
Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his grasp.
Should post this on notes as well. Tell guys I'm using.
Moreno. Here's Diego.
Yeah, they haven't
Llorente.
added much. That's definitely true for career mode.
Januzaj.
I really do like the negotiation side of things. I know it's
Mikel
very
Merino.
simple, but for me it's just engrossing. Like, I really can spend some time. And that's why it's like when I
Moreno.
stream career mode, if I ever do it, it
Hernandez.
just takes me a while because I spend a lot of time off the pitch. Oh, that's a good ball. We can go back post.
Whipped in from the wide area.
On Januzaj. Oh, goodness. defense.
Done well to stop that one. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent.
In other news, I've actually been playing on PS4. I've been playing a lot of seasons or divisions, whatever it's called, online basically, and I've been using Villarreal and having a blast.
He spotted a teammate.
It's nice to know, you know, that
as well as the vision to switch the play.
my FIFA skills do transfer online.
In a wider area.
Not just offline, but some of the guys are really good players. But then again, I've only lost, and I've only lost to. I got instantly promoted, but I've only lost 3 times, and they've all been to Liverpool. I'm like, I guess that's valid, you know. It's frustrating because I don't like losing, but I don't like playing against these, you know, top teams. It's really tough, and just people are too good sometimes with their assisted and all that, and I don't use quite assisted everything. And they just give it off to the, you know, the stars of Liverpool. Done pretty much. So I wish I could filter that out somehow. That's okay. Matches I have played where it's not Liverpool or like some, you know, Man United even, those have been pretty fun.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress.
Really nice having the game. Here. Ah, say that.
Moving forward there with real menace to their play and disappointing.
Oh, that's a nice move. Really. I thought he was going to come back.
He's got the technique to deal with the press.
That was nice. I like that animation there.
Pass through, but not successful.
Oh, back post. Find him. There we go.
Take the lead.
Oh goodness.
Good hands, but surprise if he dropped it.
Shooting sometimes.
Good handling from him.
There's some things as well with just the OS in terms of what we've worked on in some of the patches, where there's a lot of giving up space that I'm trying to work on. Seasons, that's what it's called. Sorry, I can't ever keep up the online aspect, but so like this lower length sometimes gets to me, and I just have to kind of verify. Like it just seems very, and then for the second half I might change the length or the line and height values, because when I'm noticing just all the space that's given up at times, but that could be marking, that could be something else, so I'm just going to kind of pay attention to the marking. It just seems very passive at times until you get like at the defensive third. You drop off. I'm not sure if they are set for that. Let me go check. So I'm not crazy. Tactics, yeah, they're on drop back. So that's kind of like what I on the previous the ones I've been working on with that really high pass speed and that very high height and length. That was what I tested. I tested off drop back teams, because these are the ones that tend to give you all this space, and it makes it very easy to pass around. So on the second half, I'm going to change the line and height just to get a kind of a way to isolate this issue. Because they do drop off, and you see you can just kind of make easy passes left and right. And drop back teams are always, you know, it's similar to like PES, you know, the all-out defense teams. It's just easy to get all this space on them. They just give you all the space and kind of give up all that space and not much resistance. You can counter it with increasing marking, but then you get into like, you know, really bad defending in some senses, and where they're over marking certain players. In terms of pass or sprint speed at 25 and this acceleration at 51, it's been really nice. You really don't get any kind of give up with the physicality, and you get this sense of just kind of slowing down just a tad. So you can see just a little bit of space given up.
On the move and able to cut out the pass.
And I'm a big stickler for how easy it is to pass forward. And I mean, there's something that PES has a problem with, in which it's incredibly easy to pass forward. Oh.
Cleared away, well away from goal.
But then there are times in which
Here's a
everything's
chance to
right,
attack.
so it may just be the drop back thing I have to get used to. Check target. Some nice moves.
And here's the shot. Well, that is half time.
So this second half, what we're gonna do is just gonna raise the height and the length, like what I have on my other one. The thing about on the PC is I can just drag the mouse over. 5. Drag that up. Alright. See
Here's the kickoff here for the second half.
how it goes. Basically to fill up those passing lanes like so. I mean, that was me, but just see.
Mikel Merino trying to find a way through here, probing away. And there was danger, but he's cleared it.
Jump there. Oh, he's down. Alright.
Attacking now.
A little bit more resistance, but of
Score on
course
the
that's
ball.
me. I want to see how the computer does. So we'll build from the back here.
Here's Diego Llorente.
The goal is to not get into the defensive third so incredibly easy against these drop
Mendy.
back teams.
Willian Jose. Oh, the wide man can show his skills here.
Want a little bit of resistance. Oh, that's nice play. Ref, no?
Excellent interception. Ilyara Mendy. Good block. Well, the goalkeeper will hope that it stays like that throughout the game. And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's
So
offside.
FIFA 20, you know, it's really tough to say. You kind of go off of like what Sam Rivera basically said, of just the things they're working on and or their intent. You know, I like Sam Rivera. I've said that before on a stream, just because I know he's a realism guy. He can only work with, you know, what industry he's in and what market. So some of the realism, I guess, is probably going to go out the window, especially if they're talking about setting up teams to be more one-on-one. Our teams more like, you know, defender versus attacker, one-on-one, or, you know, midfield. Just kind of setting that up, I think, is going to be a tricky point.
Very skilled. These passes may look easy, but
so the issue really with this increase in height, length, is you do get kind of an issue with that width, because the width here is 55 from the OS set.
Space to get the cross in.
So you can get just a little.
A lot of danger here.
There's a little bit more resistance from north to south, so going forward.
Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Good defensive clearance there.
Paying attention to it though.
Well, here comes the support.
Oh, that's a great ball in. Oh man,
That's
nice
the
goal
first
there.
of the game.
That was a nice goal. That's another thing with this increased length and height, is that you do get a lot more kind of passes into space, crosses into space. A nice look.
It went in off the keeper.
Well, I think it was just a pair on the ball, Martin. It was too much for him.
Nice goal.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Which is sometimes a problem when the lower length,
Januzaj.
because you don't get as much tack get up the pitch, and when it's paired up with a run frequency of 50,
Going forward well.
kind of makes the
Now Teo
process
Hernandez.
even tougher. That's a good ball in.
Partially clear. Well, this could bring them level.
Man,
Oh, well done, the
shooting's been
goalkeeper.
bad today.
He's hung on to the ball.
I like Willian Jose. If Fulham were
Nice
gonna
return
pick him up
pass.
at one point, and see they're dropped
Bit of
off here.
space to go forward into with the ball. Shot up.
That's just that drop back tactic.
Ilyara Mendy.
Personally.
Hernandez. Good reading of the play by the
That's
defender.
pass.
We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left. And they're looking good when they get the ball out wide, as they've done here. Cleared away, well away from goal.
But that's what I like, is in transition as well. There's a little. If we get away, we get away.
William Joseph.
Oh, that's terrible.
Bruno.
Yeah. So either we could probably just do marking a tad on the OS values. Let's see.
Theo Hernandez.
I always test with dropback teams just because they're the ones who are obviously going to give up space, and when you're creating sliders, your goal is to kind of make it compact and a way to compress and decompress. So we're just going to bump that back. Marking is so sensitive. At least the last couple of. Let's see if it's on 52. See, now it's on 52, so we're going to do that. It's at 50. Back at 2.
For Real Sociedad, this is a corner.
Just going to give us some
possibilities of getting level.
Oh, did I take him off?
It's going to be
he's in.
A double substitution. He's put in the corner. Defended well.
Good defending.
He could cross it now.
But that's okay. Yeah.
You can see the deflection there. Corner. Corner played in. And they get it away. He's tried that from long range.
That was a good strike. That Januzaj again.
That's gone out for a throw-in.
Use LT while shooting. Oh yeah.
Januzaj.
Some of it might be different because of the shot error at 58. So some of them, if they're not a really a good shooter, they may not have the best strikes, which I like. I'll keep trying though. Definitely LT.
He's got some room out here in the wide position.
Let's see if that marking thing with the drop back.
Hernandez.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, they're building steadily here, working away.
See, there's that kind of overplay. Goodness.
They're pressing in at him.
Ah, that's weak. That's a nice little ball.
Easily have been even Stevens, but if they keep on.
Akel, shot blocked here. That's a very good tackle, but it's led to a corner. In goes the corner. Not wanting to catch the
keep.
corner, he's fisted it away from danger. And here's the shot. And there's the goalkeeper called into action, but not very testing action. Geronimo Rulli. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Saw the goal and went for it. And there is the goal that puts them level.
That was a little easy. It's kind of the problem again with marking, man. Get this. You can go really tight, and then it's overly done.
He ran in and got his reward, just couldn't miss.
No, it was a poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, took a little bit of it.
Still fun. Just have to find it. Again, these aren't like anything that I'm that big a deal on, really. It's just more so something. If I wanted to start a career mode for FIFA 19 to finish off the send off, I just want to kind of get it right.
Akel.
Oh, that's a terrible idea. But what I do love about FIFA 19 really is just how low or how high you can go with the error values, and shot error in particular, paired up with the right shot speed, is really so nice. You see such intricate
Comes in with a tackle. Time ticking on.
Little things, just like
Just
different ways they've
over
struck the
15
ball,
minutes to go.
the way the ball moves in the air, knuckleballs, etc. There's just so many different things. Okay, this is a little bit better. See, they're just still overdoing it just a tad. So how you can see it is pretty much, it's not terrible, believe me. It's like, it's close, but it's definitely not quite there yet. This drop back team, these drop back teams always kind of run into each other. See, they don't really meet you. They give all that space. Kind of over ball side. It's just, you know, a lot of space given up. And that's has to do with the length. So it's good confirmation that we know that that length value has been pretty good. And what we'll do is just keep it. See how that plays. We're just gonna keep that at 55 for now with that height at 50.
Now Teo Hernandez. Across his long.
That's a
towards
nice
the back
ball
post. He has cleared it well.
Alright,
Tried
let's
to
see
get
how
the
it
right
looks here.
contact there, but couldn't quite manage it.
Yeah, he's ended up looking a little bit silly.
Alright guys, still recovering from a bit of cold, so
Well, it's going to be
sound
a substitution now.
silly sometimes.
That'll be a throw.
I'll adjust the sliders command on the
Moreno.
Twitch there.
Teo Hernandez. Willian Jose.
It's a little
It's a good cross.
nice ball in.
It's a good place to win the ball here. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. Here's Teo Hernandez. Zeratoza! It's rather skewed off his head in the end.
Yeah, he didn't catch it properly. I think he probably closed his eyes there.
Here we're going to have a substitution. It seems as though it's for tactical reasons. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Well, that was
That's what I like about that
Could have made
sprint
more of
and
it.
acceleration. Can catch up a little bit, but not to the point it's cheating. You can really just feel the weight of the players. A bit better.
Zeratoza.
Still covering just a little bit much there. So if you see it here, stepping up right there. It's 20 so far over. See, he should already have been there. That's the thing sometimes, there's just tightness all throughout. Playing to 4-2. At some point, it used to look like a 4-4-2. Very tight. No, if it's marked. My bad. Should get that back. Let me send this all the way back. Looking at the radar.
Teo Hernandez. Illaramendi. Into the
20
last
areas.
5
Send
minutes
it
now.
over again.
It's coming to a terrific conclusion this
We're
game.
gonna try to switch.
Well, both managers, I think, are trying to win it here. That's why it's such a captivating contest.
Much better.
Angel.
Marking is so, I told you, it's just so sensitive. It's a nice play.
Delivered into the box. Oh, that's good defending. Can really get at the opposition here.
Ooh.
Shots on here.
This is why I'm doing a home and away, so that way, like, I'm tickering it for the first one, and then the second one I'll obviously will be a little bit better. That was a nice animation.
And he's given the free kick. Theo Hernandez. They can spread the play now. Illarramendi.
Oh,
Looking to win it back. Well, they've gone and won the ball in the middle of the field with some high-pressure play. Well, there's still a chance for something. Threading it through. And that is quite a wild effort at goal, although he got good contact on the ball.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Well, the break is on, the support's there, they could actually get in and win the game here.
oh, almost had it. Step.
Threads it through. There was a chance, really, of getting into a scoring position then, but anything but. And there it is, the referee has brought a halt.
Alright, so I think that was a lot better. We're just going to continue. I think I did out. Okay. Okay.
Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. Hello to you all and welcome to today's game.
Oh, did I pick the same stadium?
It's Getafe in our main match
Oh, well.
today against
Alright.
Real Sociedad. Careless there. Here's the team for Getafe. Probably one
See
of
how
the two
this
front
goes
men
a little
will
bit more.
slip behind the other and augment the midfield when required.
I think so. If they start getting overloaded in the middle of the park, that's always an option for this manager who does like to fill his midfield.
Real Sociedad's lineup. Hector Moreno starts alongside Diego Llorente at the back. Mikel Merino plays with Illarramendi in midfield, and at the point of attack, just one lone striker. He's given it away. Willian Jose. Real good vision. Good deep cross towards.
Okay, so looks good. We're just gonna pop it down here, and also get that marking back down. I think having it at 52 was kind of killing. Change that. Just check. Sure. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Martin Tyler here with you as usual, and delighted to have the company of
Alright.
Alan Smith.
Thank you, Martin. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now we should be.
It's Getafe in our main match today against Real Sociedad. Here's the team for Getafe. So, Alan, 4-4-2?
Yeah, I think it looks that way, Martin. Yes, it's the conventional shape. It's the one that the manager prefers.
Real Sociedad's lineup. Hector Moreno starts alongside Diego Llorente at the back. Mikel Merino plays with Ilya in midfield, and they'll play with a sole striker. Good clearance. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out.
That's a foul.
The referee's got to manage this match, and giving the foul, I think, is quite a good thing to do. Now Diego Llorente. Mikel Merino. Ilya-Ramendi. Hernandez. On to the attack.
It's
now.
better now. There we go.
Hernandez.
It's the marking. I thought I had changed it, but I did not. Oh.
Room for the cross.
It's off him. Yep. Go.
Signals for the throw. Januzaj.
For the OS sliders, some very slight changes.
By the defender, and they get it away.
I guess I just went through and just revalidated them.
Theo Hernandez. And that's good support as they build this attack. Ilya-Ramendi.
Strike it.
Well, nowhere near. He was a long way out.
Yeah, I think that's a waste to try his luck from there.
OS sliders except for sprint 25, 25 piece, and then 51 acceleration, 50 pass speed. One other value.
That's very
that's
good
it.
shielding of the ball.
Oh man.
Guiding it through the defenders. It's a good cross.
Oh, it's a good ball.
It's a good leap, but the header too high.
Yeah, unlucky. Give him another chance. I think he'll tuck that away.
Oh. Not get there in
Molina.
time. Maybe we'll play a little. Yeah, I was thinking about. It's just like all that extra stuff. Oh, 50
It's a very
pass
good
speed, but
interception.
I might go back to 45 just to make sure I'm not crazy. I just hate the
Safety
slow
first
pass
there.
speed. Just go ahead and do that. Just see the difference. I haven't played under 50 pass speed in a while. Yeah, I'll play random matches like this, but primarily like career modes. So I have like 4 career modes going on the PC and 4 going on
Ilya-Ramendi.
the PS4.
Here's Diego Llorente.
I pretty much have tested the crap out of this game, so
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Sloppy work, really.
this is against a Getafe, which is a drop back team.
Now this
So
is an interesting attack.
I'm gonna get into the defensive third a lot sooner compared to like an aggressive,
Break quickly when they get possession.
high pressure team. So
Room now out on the wing. They're still going towards goal quickly.
it's always a good test to
Hernandez.
kind of just see if the values hold up against different custom team tactics. And it has the making of,
Looking for teammates
it's
in
good
the middle.
ball.
Done well
Kind of
to get
end-to-end
it
action
right.
as a result,
Not
just because
done
they're
so
giving
well
up,
with the
all
delivery
the
from wide
space.
areas. Now Marino.
My only thing is just to make sure that they're marking
Ilya-Ramendi.
somebody.
Hernandez. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Just making sure that each pass is successful. When they'll see the chance for a forward pass, they'll flick a switch. Now Marino.
Like all 10 men, well, 9 men behind the ball.
The attacking team have got a problem here because the opposition are just sitting in and saying, well, you can break us down if you can. They think perhaps they can't break them down.
Ah, too much.
Leandro Cabrera. Oh, that's good defending.
Oh, almost. I think it's Yannisai and
Here's
Willie
a
and
cheap
Jose
piece
in
of
there.
play to give the ball away like that.
Top.
Ilyaramendi. Hernandez. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Chance to get the ball in the box. Well, it was considered controlled attacking play,
Oh,
but
there we
it's
go.
come to nothing in the end. Good interception. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. It was a meaty cross, that one, and it's bypassed.
Put it in the
everyone, gone out
box.
for a throw. That's out of danger there with that clearance. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Hernandez. Now, can he take them on?
Oh,
Bit of
couldn't
pressure
keep up.
on the play, that's why it's gone out. Throw in here. Hernandez. Moreno. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Gets his cross in. Well, he's knocked it
There we
in.
go.
And they've got the lead now. It hasn't come easily, but they're delighted with it. It was a well-crafted move and a fine finish at the end of it. Didn't he get it right? The leap, the plotting of the trajectory as the ball came in, and the contact with the head.
Well, when you can do that, when you can jump like he can, he's such a strong player. Very hard to stop.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Oh, it's easy here for the keeper. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Willian Jose.
Oh,
Player's
that's
done
terrible.
well here until it was the direction of the pass, really. Right idea, but couldn't find his man. It's out over the touchline. Ilyaramendi. Shot on! Straightforward stop. Doing well to keep the ball. Moving the opposition around with their play, these two players. Neatly intercepted. Out into the wide areas now.
For PES, yeah.
Now
I mean, I
Diego
played it.
Llorente.
The other day, I
Moreno.
really gave it a shot. Like I was, using
Hernandez.
my lineup adjustment
Space for him.
fix.
Now
It looked,
out on the wing.
good. AI played quite well. They fire up a match just so you
Ilyaramendi.
can see what it looks like. I mean, it was good. It's just
No great danger
AI
here.
and
They've
the
got the ball,
computers,
that's
just
the most important thing. Could get
it's just the
ball
way
into
they
box
attack
now.
sometimes is just frustratingly boring. And like mindless passing
It's one back.
and the back heel chances constantly, and
We could
it's just
lay it off
kind
to
of
the supporting play.
just kind of get sick of it
forward well.
after a while. It's very samey. Here, with the adjustment using sliders, because if FIFA didn't have
Could get
sliders,
his
I
cross
probably
in
wouldn't
now.
play as much. I'd just play online.
And it's a shot now.
But with sliders, you get some
Still a
cool
chance in there
animations,
off the goalkeeper.
and PES doesn't have that after a while. Like even adjusting stats and values like that, like
Leandro Cabrera.
kind of lose
Good
a
forward
lot
play
of
from them.
things, and it just gets kind of tiring.
Cross is
Same thing,
blocked
kind
there
of
by
being
the
worn
defender.
down, as I always say, versus
Now Diego
being
Llorente.
broken down.
Moreno. Teo Hernandez.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad you tested those out, and it makes for a fun time. I agree. I mean, I really like it. Like there are points and times in which I'm like, wow, the AI is actually passing the ball backwards, going side to side, and things like that. But then as soon as they attempt to score, it's like back to the same. And it's very like, no, that's a terrible pass. It's very laggy sometimes in reacting for your players and stuff like that. It just gets kind of boring. Hey Liam, this is the OS set, which is posted on the thread. I'll post them here as well if you'd like. Pretty much only differences is the sprint and acceleration. Sprint 25, acceleration 50.
2 more minutes to play of added time.
And another value. Thinking. I just kind of went through, and then I've got some other like 52, 60 for passer, shatters, 58, 60, same. Yeah, so pretty much everything else in that same, but I'll post it here at halftime. I'll be happy to. I just hate playing these drop back teams because they drop backs, and then they've also got such a low line, and it becomes very much like half. It just becomes very much like defensive third to defensive third football, not much of a midfield. Here, I'll post it real quick.
1-0 the half-time score. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well. And he got himself a goal.
Pass speed is 45.
First 45 minutes.
It's not different actually. Ability marking. Yeah, everything else should be the same. Let me just make sure though. 2 seconds. I'm gonna go mute real quick. Setting wise, I think I'm playing PC pass. Oh, yeah, I have it all assisted. Because I've changed that on the PS4 in a while. See, this is my problem. I kind of forget what I'm doing. Yeah. So this is usually what I'll do. I'll do pass, assisted, just because manual just takes so long to power up. Sometimes semi does too. Through ball, I like manual. Shot, I like semi. Cross, I like semi. Lob, I like saves, just not touch it. So I'm on legacy defense. I've been using tactical defending as well. I've been playing a lot, like I said, on the PS4. It's online, on pro clubs. So there you go. No wonder my shots are so off. Assisted shooting is really the worst thing sometimes. Just don't get the true sense of the slider values, and then just your own control over shots. I was wondering like why I was kept shooting right at the keeper. Because if you ever play pro clubs and you play assisted, you're gonna get some pretty. Oh, that's a nice play. Here. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should have stuck him assisted. Yeah, and he chose his right foot. That was terrible. Oh, that looked like Cesar Artis from yesterday. Oh. Would have loved if the keeper came out. That would have been alright.
Tried to tackle here, and he's done that.
Ball.
Molina.
Good ball as well. Could keep it in.
And it's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, here is that earlier incident, Alan. So close.
Can't believe I missed that way yet.
Mikel
So
Merino
opening up now.
on the attack here.
Oops.
A timely challenge. Leandro Cabrera. Maybe took his eye off the ball. Threads it through. Chance to cross it. Put into the middle. Good block, but a poor cross. And the opposition will get a throw here because they've tried to play it into the wide areas and couldn't find the player that they were trying to pick out.
Oi.
Throw in to come.
Go.
Intercepted well.
Nice play there, Sai. Oh. That's a force.
And the pass not completed, really.
Switch there. Now it's starting to play a little bit better. Now we've kind of got it all working. Alright, sorry about that.
And the defender has blocked the cross, and he's done it well.
Oh. Yannisai is super narrow.
But they still got the ball.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Wasn't he? Despite the defender distracting him.
Yeah, it's a shot to nothing. He probably didn't expect to score from there.
Again, gotta love this shot. That shot error is 60 yet. The best thing. And 49 shot speed on top of that, and it rockets like that. Uh-oh. Oh, nice turn. Uh-oh.
And here's the shot.
Oh. And then you get that, see? That's what I love about this game sometimes. Oh, we kept it in.
More news on the injury, and Jeff Shreves is the man in possession of the information.
He landed really heavily on his shoulder then. You can see the discomfort he's in, but he's a tough guy. I think he'll carry on.
Jeff, thank you. It's not really away from the threat here. Illaramendi. Willian Jose. They've opened them up here.
Come on, switch. And switch to Willian Jose. Jose, rather.
Angel. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes. Half an hour to go. Possession changes feet.
See, that's a forced pass.
A cheap piece of play to
That's the nice thing about that passer. As you get higher in that bar and fill it up more,
it's a
greater chance of making a bad pass.
Willian Jose.
Oh, come on, Yannisai.
He's through.
Right-footed. Oh, okay.
Oh, nowhere near.
No, he's miscued that one. Miscued it badly.
One second. For those of you guys in the stream, what are we thinking about for what we have seen about PES?
And that will be a throw.
You're wondering in terms of my analysis, I'll wait till the demo till I do
Now
anything.
Diego Llorente. Moreno.
There's a lot of, there's
Hernandez.
footage out there, and there's guys out there that were
Mendy.
there and captured it, and I know the guys, and so don't really want to take their content. Even though I'll give credit and everything, I don't want to use their stuff and deflect the attention of their hard work, and kind of a tough position for those who want to use the video to analyze like myself, but at the same time I want to be respectful, so I'll probably do a video of the demo. That'll just be a lot easier. That'll be my own footage, and it's about copyright or all that fun stuff. Like I said, I know the guys that are hard work and are lucky to go to the game or go to the invites and everything like that. Surely I would never be able to do that with 3
He could cross it from here. Activity on the bench for the losing
Not to mention
team.
living in the United States.
Substitute getting ready to come on.
But in terms of PES, what are you guys thinking? How are you feeling about it? Excited? Different?
If you look at the coaching manual, you don't defend like that. He's got caught too
Is that deflected?
to his man.
Is that my shot?
Ball.
Well, that'll be a throw.
Okay, it was my shot.
It's going to be another throw.
There we go.
Now. Hernandez.
Ah, terrible touch.
Now that's a throw.
Comical error so
Angel.
far. Ooh, that's a foul. He stayed up though.
20 minutes of the nut.
I see he played the advantage. That was nice. Am I losing? I am losing, aren't I? No, I'm winning. Say, I kind of stopped paying attention. Actual score. Just enjoying how the game's playing right now. This confirms again the OS sliders be in good shape since February now.
Mendy. Great player always, but really at the top of his game today.
He is almost those opponents.
I hope they do some of FIFA's 20's pass speed though. 19's been really tough.
That's proper clearance.
I feel like they've
Well away from the
gradually
danger zone.
patched it, because this 45 feels a lot faster
Got
than
on the ball in midfield. Well
previous
read by
45s have.
the player in that part of the pitch. It'll be a throw now after the tackle. It goes out wide again. Flamini. Well, a corner to come.
Trying to make their
because of that
comeback here.
deflection.
Well, those fans haven't seen the ball up this end for ages, it seems. A chance here, though, could deliver into the...
Oh,
Well, Alan came close.
Yeah, bit of
that was
space in
close.
the box and connected with it really well.
Here's Diego Llorente.
we may go England next. Not sure which team. They were Premier League. I really go Premier League.
Taking on the defenders. A bit of pressure on the play,
Sorry.
that's why it's gone out. Leandro Cabrera. Well, there's one for him to chase in behind.
Did it?
And they've cut it out.
Ah, another poor pass.
And it's gone out for a throw. Won it back with an interception. Januzaj.
See if we can find him. If he kept
Tried
running,
to play it through, cut out by the
one of the
opposition.
best.
Very impressive, the support for this team. If only the
Got
team
back.
would be quite so impressive themselves.
Yeah, they're doing their bit. The supporters, they really are. So, just
Drop
wonder
back
whether
defensive,
it
I
can
feel the pressure.
transfer onto those players down on the pitch.
It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition.
On Yanisai, make the pass.
And it's out of play. Januzaj.
Oh my goodness, twice
Gone
now.
out over the touchline, that'll be a throw to the opposition.
Might be time to sub Yanisai.
Leandro Cabrera.
Oh,
It's a good place to win the ball here.
Is he on?
Now Januzaj. Good judgment there to make that interception and clear the ball away. Mathieu Flamini.
Nope.
Neatly intercepted.
Go. Oh, too much on side. Ouch.
Before the cross could come in.
I don't know why I keep passing to him. Saying I was going to sub him.
The crowd sensing that their side's running out of time here. They need something to happen soon.
Oh.
And now a throw in. Leandro Cabrera. Well read, timely defending. And that's across the field to try and switch the play.
It's a nice play.
Angel. Opportunity to cross it now. He's given it away.
Uh-oh.
Good defensive clearance there.
That was close. That was definitely all me.
Leandro Cabrera.
Oh, I thought I had that. Good play.
Willian Jose.
Try Januzaj one more time. Oh. Go.
Well, that's over the top of the defender. One to chase.
Oh, God.
Well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on
I
to
wanted
the
to
ball.
use his left foot, but I just tapped it.
And the time to be added on
Didn't
here
hold
is
it
a
at all.
minimum of 3 minutes.
Like William say, he's a good player.
Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Well read at a key time for the team here. That's safely away.
Ooh,
Well, with the
that was
corner
close.
comes a possibility of increasing their
Corner.
lead here. Attack is the best form of defence, they say. But here comes the corner. And they've got it away from the danger. He could cross it now. It's an excellent cross. What an opportunity to wrap. Well, the game has run its course here, and there's the final whistle. Well, they got there in the end. Mighty, mighty close, but the right result.
Yeah, I think that's true, Martin. Yeah, they contributed plenty, scored a few goals and just edged it for me.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Yep, he gave.
Hi there, everybody. We're in the east side of London today. Our action comes from the London Stadium. To describe it for you, myself, Martin Tyler, and Alan Smith. In our game today, West Ham United against Leicester City. West Ham United's lineup is this. Lucas Fabianski plays in goal. Robert Snodgrass starts with Mark Noble in central midfield, and they'll play with a sole striker. This is the Leicester City lineup. Kasper Schmeichel starts in goal. Jamie Vardy is the lone striker today. Tielemans. Oh, the wide man can show his skills here. Read the play well. Tielemans. Going for goal! Great goalkeeping. Gone short with the corner. Well, there are players here who... Really in the clear now, in on goal. He's in the clear.
He really gave it the laces there, didn't he, Alan?
Yeah, he did connect with it beautifully. Not a bad effort at all.
Chowdhury.
Lost the ball.
Robert Snodgrass. Angelo Ogbonna. Rice. Good challenge. Chowdhury. Felipe Anderson. Good defensive clearance there. And shoots! Can put them in front here. It's a fine tackle, but it hasn't cleared the danger.
Maguire.
Chowdhury. Ndidi. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition.
Tielemans.
This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. He can lay it off to the supporting play. It's Jamie Vardy. Well, very easy for the goalkeeper there. Rice. Trying to just up their play, West Ham, from this wide position. Zabaleta. Defended well. Chowdhury. West Ham always associated with what is trying to get the ball in behind. It's Jamie Vardy. Great reach and a great catch by the goalkeeper. Robert Snodgrass. Angelo Ogbonna. And here they are on the attack. Always looking for men in the middle, Pablo Zabaleta. Mark Albright. Another turnover in play here with that interception. Felipe Anderson. He could cross it from here. Makes a challenge here. Tielemans. Johnny Evans. Ricardo Pereira. Now Evans. Ndidi. Tielemans. Winning the target for West Ham United here, but they know it won't be a simple task. Made a quick interception. Ndidi. Tielemans. Sharp edge to this attacking play from Leicester. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Mark Noble. Noble. Rice. Zabaleta. Well, in it goes. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. Robert Snodgrass got his foot in to cut out the pass. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Angelo Ogbonna. Loses possession. And it's gone out of play there. Mark Noble. And the referee has given the free kick. Cleared away by the defender. Robert Snodgrass. Well, nowhere near. He was a long way out.
Yeah, I think that's a waste to try his luck from there.
Tielemans. Vardy.
Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Could get the ball into the box now. The shot's on!
Tried to find the winning ticket in the raffle, but a couple of numbers short.
Yes, he took it early though.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. And that will be a throw. Another throw-in given. Chowdhury. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. And there is some backup for him in this position.
It's Jamie Vardy.
Strong, powerful clearance.
Vardy. Taking on the defenders.
Angelo Ogbonna. Pablo Zabaleta. Noble.
Good vision. It's an excellent cross. Well, that's good defending.
Ndidi. Incisive pass. He's got some room out here in the wide position. And they get it away. Rice. Angelo Ogbonna. Rice. Well, they tried to keep it, but they haven't. Been able to do that. Pablo Zabaleta. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Arnautovic. Felipe Anderson. Put in from the wide area. Intercepted well. It's gone out for a throw. Antonio. Touch over the bar from the goalkeeper.
These fans have had to be patient last 10 or 15, but now they've got something to shout about if they get a good ball in the box.
In goes the corner. And the corner punched away. Marco Arnautovic. That's a good block. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Ndidi. On the attack here. And it's swung in by Mark Albright. Cleared away by the defender. Two oohs around the crowd for a 3-minute add-on, which is what we're going to get for added time. Good defensive play, no cross and no danger now. Good defensive clearance there. Well, he hit it well enough.
Yeah, maybe just a bit off balance there, actually.
Mark Albright. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Attacking well here. Flag up. Offside given. It was a tight one.
Yeah, that defence, playing a high line, you're always taking a chance with that, but I think the linesman got it right.
Tielemans. Well, we're halfway through, and we haven't yet got a goal to bring to you. 0-0 at half-time. Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start.
Leicester City let the ball slip away from.
Noble. Just working away to try and find an opening.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Zabaleta. The cross is long towards the back post. Goalkeeper opts to punch.
Mark Albright.
Tielemans. Looking for teammates in the middle.
Good position for the cross.
Tielemans!
Super header, narrowly wide.
Yeah, the goalie was rooted to the spot there.
And he heads it out for a throw-in.
Well, the word average comes to mind about his first half. What do you think, Alan?
Didn't quite have the impact I was expecting at the start, but time to remedy that.
Rice. Throw in here.
Maguire. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting.
So we'll restart with a throw-in.
It's time for some fresh legs here. Ndidi.
Mark Albright.
And they've got a man out wide. It was a meaty cross, that one, and it's bypassed everyone and gone out for a throw.
And that will clear the danger.
Vardy.
Definitely a throw in there. Mendy.
Tielemans.
Ball played to Mendy.
Keeper's ball. Poor attempt at a pass, really.
In strongly.
Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Made a quick interception. Tielemans. Ndidi.
They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack.
Gets his cross in. Not trying to catch this cross. He's punched it away. Tielemans. Must take the lead here. Very sharp. Reaction save from close in.
Well, that's gone behind. It'll be a corner.
A short corner. And shoots! Really hit well, but didn't trouble the goalkeeper.
Yeah, maybe a little sighter for him there.
In quickly. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. Ricardo Pereira. Ndidi. And ball played to Mendy. Rice. Robert Snodgrass. Ricardo Pereira. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Ndidi. To really get at the opposition here. Out into the wide areas now. Rice. Tielemans. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. It goes out wide again. Tielemans. Oh, they thought they were in, but the flag has gone up. Rice. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Marko Arnautovic threading it through. They look at the ref, and he says penalty.
Didn't hesitate, did he? Pointed to the spot.
Step up, the penalty taken now to put his side in front. Clumsy challenge.
Yeah, it was a clumsy challenge, and the lad stepping up is normally reliable from 12 yards.
Number 11, Robert Snodgrass. To be replaced by number 10, Manuel Massini.
And he scores from the spot. Well, he's missed some before, but he didn't miss this one.
Yeah, I think some people are cut out for it, some aren't, and this lad certainly is.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. West Ham are in the lead.
Goal for West Ham United.
Tielemans.
Number 16,
Mendy.
Mark Noble.
Vardy. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Oh, too early, offside. Lanzini. Rice. It's rare in a match of this quality that one man can stand out so much, but this is the fella doing it.
He's got real authority down there in the way that he's manipulating that ball and starting moves.
Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Delivered into the box. Oh, just too high.
Yeah, couldn't quite get over the ball, but decent effort.
Ricardo Pereira. It's looking good, this move. Well, in it goes. Can they hang on to this one-goal lead? The fans are trying to play their part in it happening.
Yeah, and it's the approach that the home team take that will be important. Do you go on and push for another, or just try and hold what you have?
Great change of direction, brilliant balance.
Oh, completely.
And a goal! Well, that's reflecting their confidence with the lead. And rather than sit on it, they're going to try and extend it.
Yeah, they've been the better side, haven't they? And that would have wrapped things up, I think.
He's gone back, the referee, to book the offender. He let the play go on. It was good work by the official, but he's quite entitled to book the player now.
Well, he's always going to get a yellow for that, wasn't it? It was a silly challenge, and yes, you play advantage, but he's got to be punished for it.
Right from the beginning, we've never known which way this game is going to go, and it's kept its drama right to the last. Ricardo Pereira. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Well, that's the keeper's ball from the moment the cross left his foot. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Takes on the shot! Good stretch by the goalkeeper to push that away from danger. That's gone behind. It'll be a corner for West Ham. Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
Yeah, because it was sweetly struck, and you do have to pay attention to those.
Corner swung in. Good block. Vardy. Maguire. And ball played to Mendy. Tielemans. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Rice. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Ricardo Pereira.
Please give a round of applause for today's man of the match.
Tielemans.
Number 16, Mark Noble.
Marco Arnautovic. Mark Noble. Really in the clear now. Bit of the family presence rubbing off for Kasper Schmeichel there. His father used to outwit attackers like this, and Kasper's a chip off the old block. Tielemans.
The fourth official has
Referee's had a
indicated
good look and
there will be a
decided
minimum
what
of
he's seen
3
from
minutes of
this
added time.
period of play to add on 3 minutes. And shoots! It's a strange miss, that one, Alan, because he looked as though he was going for accuracy. It was totally inaccurate in the end.
The precision was nowhere to be seen there.
It's the keeper who's sending out the message here.
They're doing as they're told as well. Look at him.
Tielemans. And the ball played to Mendy. They're keeping their heads here and keeping the ball. They haven't given up yet. Read the play well to intercept. And the referee blows, and there's the win for West Ham United. Well, you don't have to dominate a game to win it.